Got a little hot for you guys today, huh? We're not in our summer training camp shape yet. A little bit spoiled from the McHale Arena air conditioning, but we got a nice breeze now, so works out good. And I think we'll go in the morning on Saturday, just so you guys know. Obviously, we don't want to have any conflicts there with the women's team, so we'll practice at 11:30 on Saturday morning. But good work today. Last day that we don't have to, we can be in pads on Thursday. So that'll obviously look and feel a lot different for the offensive and defensive lines. That's when you start being able to actually run the football and protect and all those things that when you're not wearing pads, how, things get a little skewed. But I thought all in all, we did what we wanted to do. We wanted to start taking the ball away more, which we did on defense, and we wanted to be more explosive, which we were on offense. So those two goals were a good start to what I would say is really what the first practice is of this next 4-week session here.
With that time off for spring break, I know you were talking about the new quarterbacks having time to learn the system and the playbook. How do you think they utilize that time?
Yeah, I think you could see Jaden and Noah looked a lot more comfortable at this practice than they did the first practice. And that came from, I believe, extra work, extra studying, understanding what we were trying to get done, extra opportunity to have meetings, whether it be last Thursday and Friday, or last Friday, whether it be this Monday. So that was all big and really good for us, and I think that it showed. I thought Jaden had a really good day today.
You got a lot of reps today. Early on in spring, are you going to kind of commit to one or two guys to get the majority of the reps and then maybe different guys the next practice? How will that work?
No, I don't think it's going to be a bunch of different guys getting different amounts of reps. I think we'll try to start moving forward and figuring out exactly how many reps it's going to take to move the ball as much as possible with the quarterback. I thought Jaden took all the reps with the ones today. Noah and Will and Jordan took reps with the twos and threes. And then we'll go back, we'll watch a tape, we'll evaluate, we'll see if anything there needs to change, and then we'll figure out how we're going to go on Thursday. But I don't imagine it being, each day is a different person's day.
I don't know if surprise is the word, but Noah looks really comfortable out there. considering this was only his second practice. What are your observations on how he's kind of managed to make that transition?
Yeah, Noah. I think Noah is kind of the epitome of when he steps on the grass. He's just got a confidence and a comfort on how to play the game. You could just see how natural he is on the grass. You could see how natural he is playing the game, and he really hasn't flinched. He was out there and guys are running at his face and he's stepping up in the pocket and making throws, and it was impressive. So I'm not totally surprised based on what we saw, but still, it's always a big transition and he's handling it extremely well.
Do you have any update on the status of Jacob Reese and Davis Duvall?
Jacob's here, right there in the black T-shirt. He's on campus. He's in class. He just needed to go through his physical. So hopefully he'll be out here as soon as that's all taken care of. As for Davis, still working through the same issues. He's in class, he's in school, and at some point then we'll have him out here, I assume.
Malik Reed will potentially be back next practice.
I expect Malik to practice Thursday. Yeah, I think he did it individual only today. But I expect him to be in the team periods. Jerry got into some 7-on-7s today. I think each guy's on that progression to be able to start getting a little bit more practice.
How do you think that Jerry looked out there today?
Pretty good. He's a little tired, he told me. He said you can't really prepare for that type of conditioning when it's been so long. But I thought he moved around pretty good, coming off of a surgery, and he looked pretty good.
There was a pretty good turnout of scouts today at the pro day, but none of the guys are projected to be Titans. Maybe toward the end of the draft. Where does that fit into your whole kind of plan? What the program can become as far as more, NFL type players?
Yeah. Well, I would assume safely that next year's pro day will have more draft picks. And then the following years would continue to have more and more. We had that team, or those guys, those 12 guys, we had them for 1 year, 5 of them transferred in, 7 of them were here. So, we do everything we can to help prepare them, get to where they can get to, help them be as good as they possibly can be. I think next year when you start looking at some of these guys from CY to C-Row to Keon Bars to Jacob Cowling probably to, Jackson to, Jordan Morgan. You start adding up the guys, you start seeing, and there's probably a few more that I just missed, but you start seeing guys. There's a big group that I think will be involved in the pro day and involved in the draft.
Does that mean something? Can you use that to your advantage? Do you want that to be sort of a regular?
Sure, we want to have as many guys at the combine as we possibly can. We want as many guys at the get drafted as we possibly can. We're trying to build a program where, the NFL comes here to get players. That's the ultimate goal. The more players you get that are NFL caliber players, the more probably wins you get. And we're going to just keep building it. I think we have a very strong football team this year in terms of NFL potential. Now they have to have a great season, and they have to play really well to make it. And if they can do that, then I think we got a great opportunity there.